Sani Saab, Chairman, IOC, Mr. Rajinder Gupta, Chairman, Emirates, Trident Group from Punjab, from my home state, Punjab. Vikrant, Udayan, thank you very much for joining in. This is Rupinder Brar from Coal India. She's the Additional Secretary. She was supposed to join us, but unfortunately something came up and she couldn't join us. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you very much. It's about 5 months that I addressed you all in January when I announced the first half schedule of the PGTI. That is my first month as the CEO of PGTI. And actually I'm quite proud that I think PGTI has done very well in the last first half. We did 11 tournaments on the trot in the first half, which is a record by any standards from what we had done before. We did almost 16 crores in prize money in the first half, 2 Challenge Tour events, and that 16 crores was besides the Indian Open. The Indian Open itself was a $2.25 million tournament, which is joint sanctioned by the DP World Tour. So we did 16 crores in the first half, and that itself was a pat on the back for PGTI. I think most of the efforts are thanks to my president, Mr. Kapil Dev. He makes my life much simpler, so I'm grateful for that, sir. In the second half again, we have almost 15 tournaments worth 17 crores. That is what we are announcing as of now. It may increase, but we also, there are only 17 or 18 weeks in the back half, and we are doing 15 tournaments. We are also doing the balance tournament weeks, we are filling them with next gen events. This is a unique concept we started this year, again with the idea from my president that only 126 players get to play the main tour. And you know, with the prize money going up so high, we are playing for almost $125,000 every year, and that in the golfing, professional golfing world is a huge number. In India, 1 crore is a lot of money, and most sports don't have that kind of prize money. But what we wanted to do was, we wanted to give the youngsters, the players who are just coming out of the amateur ranks or who haven't had a great year the year before, an opportunity to go and test their skills out. So that next gen event with 20 lakhs prize money was a great place for them to test out their skills. In times, we in fact did tournaments in the next gen when we are having main tour events. So we almost made playing opportunities for 190 golfers. So that was a first, because earlier we used to do the feeder tour in times when the main tour was not on. So I think that shows the growth on PGTI, and we are looking forward to growing more and more in coming years. I'm very excited to announce that Mr. Sani is here. He's the chairman of Indian Oil. The Indian Oil Servo Masters, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 25th year. I think a big round of applause for Indian Oil. 25 consecutive years it has been, and they've supported golf in India. They have a vision of supporting all kinds of sports, no doubt about that. I think the oil sector, I belong to the oil sector also. My beginning years were with ONGC, but the entire oil family was one family. We used to have a Petroleum Sports Control Board tournament, which I participated. So oil companies have really supported golf, and Indian Oil has been a flag bearer. So thank you very much, sir. And also he has promised to support 2 other tournaments on the PGTI in Chennai as well as in Bangalore. So thank you very much, sir. The Taste of India. Can anybody tell me what that brand is? Amul. That's exactly. So Amul has come on board PGTI. It is indeed the Taste of India. You know, now it's being sold even in Portugal and Spain. That is how big Amul is. And we at PGTI are very excited to get Amul, a brand which is vibrates with the Indian spirit, to come on board PGTI, and they have come on as a tour partner. You will enjoy the lassi, the protein drinks and the charge for all my players during the entire year. So very happy for my players. Thank you very much. Mr. Mehta is not here, but thank you very much, sir, if you are hearing us. Coal India Limited is celebrating its 50th, and they have come on board by doing a tournament in Ahmedabad. We are going to start the back half of the year with the Coal India Open in Ahmedabad with a 1 crore prize money. Trident Group, synonymous with Punjab. Whoever is from Punjab knows the Trident Group. It's not only Punjab, but they are the spirit of Punjab, which is all over the country, all over the world. And Mr. Rajendra Gupta, thank you very much, sir, for agreeing to bring the Trident Open Golf Championship at my home club, Chandigarh Golf Club, in November this year. Thank you very much, sir. I also want to thank my touring partners who started the journey this year in 25, IndusInd Bank, as well as Victorious Choice. Rahul is Mehta, a very dear friend of mine, is missing here. Oh, he's right here. Oh, there you are. Rahul, you need to come here. He's the true, big round of applause for Rahul Mehta. He's in true words the touring partner. I call him not the tour partner, but the touring partner. Thank you, Rahul, for coming, joining us. He has played a very important role in creating a player-sponsor relationship. And I think that is very important among sponsors. You see, we see it in cricket, but it's missing in golf, and golf is such an interactive sport. So we are very grateful that you have been that partner. The Players Lounge was sponsored by Rahul right from the beginning, and we are taking care of our players thanks to Rahul. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Also in IndusInd Bank, Sameer Devan and Dagnesh Desai were supposed to be here, but unfortunately they haven't been able to come here. Another very great friend of golf, of Indian golf, of our president, Mr. Fazal Qazi. He has come up with a unique way of, you know, the caddies in golf are the backbone. They make sure that my players play well, they look good, they take care of them, and no one ever thought about the caddy. So our dear friend Fazal Qazi, who spends most of his time in Qatar, but also has business here in India, he does the caddy lounge. So thank you very much, Fazal, wherever you are and listening to us. Thank you so much for sponsoring the caddy lounge. Ladies and gentlemen, when it's hot here in Delhi, we are starting our back half with not very cool conditions in Ahmedabad, but following that we will be playing 3 events in Bangalore. So the players will have a great time. We are going to Zion Hills. It's a new venue for the Kolar Open. There's another venue, Clover Greens, that's joined us. So all in all, many new places have joined us. In the first half, we went to Philor, we went to Kapurthala. No one ever heard of those on the national scene. This Raipur as well. Yes, of course. Raipur had a full field tournament for the PGTI. Now in the back half, we are going to Bhubaneswar. Dilip Turkey, the Olympian, he's at Bhubaneswar and he's very excited to host PGTI there for the next gen event. They are going to start with the next gen, and in future they will have a PGTI event. We are also going to Lucknow. Lucknow has been missing from the charts, as well as Patna. Prayagraj had wanted to do a tournament, but unfortunately we have our weeks full and we won't be able to go to Prayagraj this year, but hopefully by next year we will go to Prayagraj. So we as the PGTI are covering the entire nation, 17 states, 2 union territories besides the NCR. We are going to Odisha for the first time and we've expanded to 18 states. One big announcement that PGTI is very honored to make is the DP World India Championship that is coming to Delhi. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a $4 million event, and which translates into about, I would say, 35 crores of prize money. DP World has decided to bring it to Delhi Golf Club, the iconic Delhi Golf Club, where we are here today. The Rory McIlroy, the Masters champion, is going to be coming, and I think it's going to elevate Indian golf to another stratosphere. So a big round of applause for DP World. Thank you very much. Mr. Yuvraj Narayan has been pivotal in bringing that tournament here to India. Talking about DP World, last week, Mr. Kapil Dev and me went to the Open Championship at Royal Portrush. We had excellent meetings with the PGA Tour and DP World. We've had a 3-year relationship with the DP World and PGA Tour. They have supported us, and the discussions went towards the way that they are going to be hopefully continuing that partnership. The discussions were very positive. As soon as we have an announcement from them, we shall bring it all to you. That said, I want to thank you all once again for coming today. I want to thank all my players of PGTI to bring world-class golf to PGTI. The scores, the cuts are becoming phenomenal. I'm proud to be your CEO, and I hope that I continue serving you and making sure that PGTI grows and becomes a great world-class tour. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for all your insights. I will now request Mr. A. Asani, Chairman, Indian Oil, to kindly share his thoughts.
Yeah. Kapil sir, Jawal ji, Rajinder Gupta ji, and two distinguished players, Vikram and Mani. And dear friends from the media and all the members here, good evening to all of you. And most of the things have been covered by Mr. Jawal in very great detail. As a good CEO, he has covered all his traits. But still, I'm very happy to be here. I'm delighted and glad that under the leadership of, able leadership of Kapil sir, we are getting this opportunity to join hands with them. And the thing that I wanted to mention, that we are very proud of our Indian Oil Masters that happens in Digboi in November. Probably those are the tentative dates. We will work out the final dates with the CEO. And this will be the 25th year of it, and it is, I have been told, and Mr. Joel only has told me, that this is probably the only tournament that has been running for 25 long years since 1999 in Asia. I think not only in India, in Asia, this is the longest continuously running tournament that is there, and it is fully our Indian Oil Masters. We are doing it for last 25 years, and this will be the 25th year, and we are very excited. We are very enlightened or elated to be holding it, and we want to extend invitation to all of the golf lovers to come there, and we will have a proper befitting celebration there. So that is one part of it. The other part, as he has already mentioned, we have decided that we'll join hands for two more tournaments, one in Bangalore and one in Chennai in this second half of it. So that is there. We will be empowered or powered by Indian Oil, or something we will work out. So we will be supporting there, we will be there. That is two. And this is not the golf story. Actually, Indian Oil's story for sports, as he was mentioning earlier, that it is a very serious business that we are doing with sports. It is not a very, it is not only a spark there or spark there, or a very small thing. Somebody comes and does a very intuitively does something and then we forget. No, it is not there. It is a long relationship that we have with sports per se, not only golf. I can tell you the Durand Cup, now it is going on since 23rd. That is Asia's oldest football tournament. It is a 134 years old story. So that is again Indian Oil Durand Cup that is going on today, and it is the finals will be in say 23rd of August or something. It started on 23rd of this month, July. It is going on. It is happening at 7 locations today. So that is one big story that we have Durand Cup. Then we have a very serious business on Paralympics. We are sponsoring and we are associated with the Paralympians. We are sponsoring the whole team of Paralympians. We are going there. Then we have a very unique way of propagating sports among the jailmates, because that is a if you see, nobody thinks about them. You said so, nobody thinks about caddies, so nobody thinks about the jail inmates. So we are working on a program which is called Prison to Pride, and in Prison to Pride we develop and we promote sports amongst the jail inmates, and several games, volleyball, chess, TT, badminton, all those games we are working with them. And the good news is that FIDE, that is Federation of International Federation of Chess, they conduct a world tournament, and some of the inmates sponsored by us have become champions there. From Yerda jail or something, they have become champions. So that is the kind of seriousness that we associate with sports when it comes to that. And for us, it is a part of nation building. It is a part of nation first, which is one of our core values that goes first. So that is our contribution. Whatever we can contribute towards bringing more champions, bringing more Olympians, bringing more medals for us in the Olympic field or the world level in any world championships. We are very happy to support them. We are very happy to be with them, and we want to travel a long path. We are not there for a small thing. So with these words, I'll say I'll wish all the best to PGTI in your next phase of tournaments that are coming up, and all the best to you and your team. And thank you, Kapil sir, for taking us on board. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I would now request Mr. Rajendra Gupta, Chairman Emirates Driving Group, to kindly address the media.
First of all, great thanks to my friend Kapil Devji, who has really chosen me for being a sponsor for this. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, and to all my friends, Mr. Sani and Mr. Amarji. And I can simply say I'll try to be the host for you all in Chandigarh, and you're the first time being part of that. Possibly we could like to be, I should say, for a longer process. And like you're mentioning, All India moving around, in case you had any options of being Bhopal also on your match, so we can also be sponsored for Bhopal. And I can only say thank you very much for taking us on board. And apart from that, I don't know what the total protocols are. We like to host great evenings or like to be a host for the guests, and kindly let us know what all to be done. And on the terms of sports, we are practically not working on the larger format, but we working with the villages and rural sports. And I will take little pride that some of the great sportsmen leading the country are being sponsored, are being started from our venture being sporting them at the district level, village level. And we are into these sports or promoting sports with the women's, and for the young who are in rural background are supporting them in humble manner. And thank you very much once again for being so supportive, and let's see, and for me the beginning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Finally, I would request Mr. Kapil Dev, President PGTI, to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening, namaskar. Hello, good evening, namaskar. Amandeep started with one thing. President made my life easy. He made my life difficult. I mean, that's true. And day out, I thought this is honorary job, but it's not honorary, honestly, I tell you. And day out, I'm working for this. And sometimes my office says, look, you have to do the business also. So I just want to say, like, Tani Saab is there, Gupta ji is there. This is a personal friend. Gupta ji has never ever done any sports, this side of sports, golf. And they are coming in. I am so happy they are getting the taste. Our people will come to know about your company. I know you're very big in your own right, but new people are coming. You always feel very, very proud. And that's where we take. Every year we want to bring new people, new sponsor, and that's our job is sitting in this position. And most important, I again say that, I'm so happy to see so many media people coming. Again, last time also in January, I said the same thing today also. The people are coming now, they are watching. As Aman said, we were in Belfast for 3 nights I spent. I couldn't believe golf can reach at that level in the world. We want to come close to that, which is very, very difficult, but it's not impossible, but it's not possible without the sponsor. So I like to say all the sponsor, and most important is the players. I think they give their life, they spend so much time on the field, and they sweat like, I can say, like a pig or donkey, I can say anything. Huh? I used to do that, and they spend so much time on this type of weather, and end of the day, they have to make a life. And their lifespan is not 40, 50 years, 15 years at the best they can spend. In 15 years, they have to make a life which they can live throughout life like this. So I just want to say to all the sponsor, everybody, to the media, making this game so big. Not comparing with cricket, they have their own space, but if we can come close to cricket, it will be very happy position for everybody, and that is not possible without, बिना प्रेस के कुछ नहीं हो सकता हिंदुस्तान में. तो प्रेस वालों को थोड़ा ये कहेंगे कि क्रिकेट को छोड़ के थोड़ी जगह और भी समय लगा लो तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. इतना ही मैं कह सकता हूँ. Thank you everybody coming, and we are delighted this year. We done a raise almost 100% than last year's what we did, and that's very, very important for us. And tomorrow, whoever takes the place, I would say jump should be like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Another little additional piece of information, the combined prize purse for full field events in the second half of 2025 is INR 17 crores. The season's total prize money will exceed INR 33 crore, an increase of over 8 crore compared to last season. So that's a big step for the PGTI this year. We now open the floor to questions from the media. Kindly go ahead with your questions for the dignitaries.
Namaskar, Kapil ji. Congratulations, number one, getting so many people on board and raising the prize purse. I was recently in St. Andrews. I'm sure you would have played there. I've gotten the opportunity to play 4-day tournament. That town just survives on golf. That town thrives on golf. वो सब कुछ golf ही हो रहा है. उसी से business हो रहा है, उसी से खाना हो रहा है, उसी से होटल चल रहे हैं, लोगों को कमरे नहीं मिल रहे हैं. So how do you visualize that Indian golf or some city reaches that stage in India?
I think last, as Prime Minister said, the 4th largest economy in the world is happening. So we want to bring the business on that side. Yes, we need more hotel, we need more grounds, and we need more people. I think golf has everything to offering. So let's hope we can touch that level.
Dinesh, oh, Mashmi.
What is IGPL? Just describe why I said people should know IGPL. It's nothing wrong, because anything happening in a golf is a strength. It's happening on the right side. So you tell me what is IGPL. You ask me the question, I'm asking what is IGPL. If you don't know, then I will answer.
Then I would like you to answer.
Yeah, IGPL is, they're taking top 20, 30 players, and they're trying to make the golf much bigger in our country, which is very good. We have responsibility of 350 professionals. We have to look after them, and they are looking after 20 top players, past and present. So that's increasing the game, and I'm very, very happy. I hope whatever they announce, they should do it during our tournament take place, that's all. Otherwise, I'm happy for everybody. कोई अगर पैसा लाता है गोल्फ में तो खुश होना चाहिए ना. It's not possible. It's not possible. You can't be working for Mercedes and BMW. Either you work for BMW or work for Mercedes. Either you work for Indigo or work for Air India. You can't say, I work for everybody. No, I think loyalty is very, very important. Like Cricket Board have established themselves, we want to establish ourselves. This is the organization where we look after all the professionals, not a group of people.
They were trying to tie up with PGTI. Why did they not work out?
Time will come, it may work out, but today it's not possible. I have responsibility of 350 golfer, not 20 golfer. So I have to see the larger picture for my team, my board, everybody. Yes, I would like they should work with us.
In the longer run, in the larger picture, given what's happening with Live and PGTI, is there somewhere in your thinking also the fact that as golf is today, you make the cut, you don't earn a penny. In the long run, is there any sort of some scheme or some sort of thing that you have in mind that those who regularly don't make the cut, they are also spending equal amounts of money? Is there some sort of a guarantee fund in thinking? Because I think PGTI have come up with that in the wake of Live. They have come up with a guarantee fund, so everybody makes money despite whether or not they make the cut. So everybody has something to take away. I mean, you leave your family for weeks and weeks, and after 52 weeks, you go back and tell your wife and say, sorry.
golf की तरफ ये
पैसा नहीं बना.
golf की तरफ ये बताएंगे, हर बच्चा क्रिकेट खेलता है, टेस्ट क्रिकेट तो कुछ ही आके खेलते हो. So if you are going to say only very few in the top is going to make a beautiful life, rest will work hard to make their life. That's what happened in cricket. I think golf is doing much better in that sense.
Rahul, may I say? See, golf is about being competitive. You see, the serious golf, if you're going to compete at the highest level, has to be competitive. If you don't create those kind of opportunities for the Indian golfers and they start getting used to getting free money, you're never going to create world champions who are going to go and play on the DP World and the Olympics and the Asian Games and get you medals. If you're going to start giving them freebies, after a while they're going to get so used to freebies that they will stop working hard. They won't need to. And that is where the Live Golf and PGA Tour model is, that's where they differ. You see, and we want to follow and want to make sure my players reach the PGA Tour. The Chinese are reaching the PGA Tour, the Koreans are reaching the PGA Tour, the Japanese are reaching the PGA Tour. I want to make life simpler for them, which is why the Players Lounge, the Caddies Lounge. We are working closely with Air India so that the golf bag is taken care of. We are working closely with hotel chains so that they can get better hotels and better places to stay and better environment to compete, but they must compete. If I start giving them freebies, I am ruining their future. And like Mr. Kapil Dev said, it's fine for a new entity to take care of the people who are not competitive anymore. That's fine, that's very good. Because those people have spent all their lives competing and playing for India and playing at the highest level. They need to be taken care of. Now they can't compete with the youngsters like Udayan and Vikrant and the Yuvraj Sandhu and they can't compete with them. But they need to still make a living. And with the format that this new entity has brought in, they're going to make a good life. And like Kapil said, we are happy if money is coming into the game. It's great. We have no problems, absolutely no problems. But they need to ensure that that's where their place is.
My thing was that it's like the PGA Tour has actually learned from these encounters with Liv, and in the last year or year before last, they actually have set up some sort of a guarantee fund for those players who have not made an X amount of money at least over the year. They are entitled, or they do get a, it's like a, one-off subsidy or some sort of a, some sort of, because if you don't make the cut again and again, you are out of pocket throughout the year.
अभी हम क्रिकेट बोर्ड की तरह नहीं पहुंचे हैं। हाँ, अगर ऐसे स्पॉन्सर मिलते जाए, एक दिन इतना पैसा हो कि जो कट नहीं बनाए उनके, मेरे को उनका नहीं कट क्या है, जो खेल रहे हैं और जो खेल चुके हैं, अगर उनकी पेंशन ही लगा दे वो भी काफी है। हाँ, तो उसके लिए आपकी हेल्प चाहिए, हमारे राइट साइड पे लोग बैठे हैं, ऐसे लोगों की हेल्प चाहिए, where we can get enough money.
It will happen, Rahul. Like my Prime Minister's thing is 2047. We'll be a developed country, and then I'm sure things like that will happen.
Okay, so that's Dinesh. I'm from foremost.com. We've been in the industry for now 20 years. Quick question for the way things have been going the last 20 years. We supported, we've seen how PGTI and Kapil sir, thank you so much, from 12 crores in last 3 years to 36 crores, a great amount of achievement. And do you know as a company how difficult it is to take care of the sponsors, take care of their ROI, take care of their expectation, not just from the players, but the overall on ground and also the coverages and the media help. Any possibility of PGTI looking at the format a little more differently than the test match of 4 days?
Yes, sure, definitely. Let us, the base should be strong. Base is the 4-day golf which has happened. Yes, if the top bosses, international bodies agree 2 days, we are happy with that. Or maybe we will try to promote that. But again, they all working for the world ranking. When they work for the world ranking, we have to play with the system. We can have an odd tournament like T20, but eventually if other organizations agree, I think we can go for that. But believe me, you and me sitting here, change will take place. Instead of 4 days, it will come out 2 days, where quick time, people don't have so much time to come out and see the game. They will play and walk out. It will happen, but today I can't take any guarantee or tournament possibility.
One question, if everybody, why don't you go ahead?
Well, Kapil sir, my question is that PGTI has fixed prize money for most of the tournaments, 1 crore, 2 crore. But 3 tournaments, one is Lucknow, Patna and Bhubaneswar. The prize money is just 20 lakhs. Why there is a huge difference?
Those are for those people who didn't get chance to play in the top tournament. Still for certain boys, they can go and play as a called professional golf. But yes, I can say as a president, if I remain or if I like to be there or they support me there, next year we want to have every tournament of 2 crore minimum. As long as we get your support and the sponsors' support, we will raise the bar. And what 20 lakhs tournament also 5 years back, 20 lakhs was much bigger money than what we are talking today. 5 साल पहले 20 लाख या 6 लाख के लिए खेला करते थे। आज कम से कम 1 करोड़ है, 2 करोड़ है, 3 करोड़ है। अगले साल we are putting with our board talking that कि minimum 2 crore. If these sponsors give 2 crore, rest we will pay PGTI because we are getting money from the sponsor.
Mr. Jones, sir, would you like to add to that? The next gen.
You see, it's the next gen is like the challenge tour in Europe. If the main European tour plays for $2 to $5 million, the challenge tour is only playing for $250,000, $300,000. So we brought that same model here in India. So the top players are playing for big money, and the smaller the not so good players or the people who have just come out of the amateur ranks. That's why we call it the next gen. We're taking care of those youngsters and giving them a platform to compete. I think for that it is a very good platform. The winner gets about 5 lakhs of rupees, which is a fair amount. The most important part is that they are getting an opportunity to play. And for PGTI it's very good because we are going to tier 2 cities. You know, wherever golf is not played, let me tell you, the people of Philor and Kapurthala, and I'm sure Bhubaneswar, they are so excited to welcome the PGTI. And for them, 20 lakhs is a huge prize money, I promise you that. So when we tell them that it's 20 lakhs, they say, wow, 20 lakhs, fabulous. So it's only a question of perception. We are trying to create opportunities for our players. And I think next gen, we used to have, I think, 6 lakhs, where we used to do whatever. So 20 lakhs is good, and like Mr. Kapil Dev said, we will grow, definitely.
Can you disclose us how much money Indian Oil and Amul are giving?
It's nice. They are coming on board. I think that's good enough.
We will, when the tournament will announce, you will come to know.
Okay, so let's be honest, IGPL or Indian Golf Premier League is a reality. We appreciate and accept the rules of the PGTI, rule number 10.1. It's a fair point, and I think it's a great stand that you're taking. From the reality of the next few years, and we know they're here to stay as well, do we see, I'm not too sure what are they trying to do. Are they trying to run an IPL of golf, or are they trying to take away the IGU's role of trying to take golf into the little schools? So there's a bit of a confusion there. Any thoughts, sir, from you? What are they, or you just want to leave it there?
पतंग तो उड़ने दो, पतंग ही नहीं उड़ने दे रहे, आप पहले ही काटे जा रहे हो, कुछ करने दो उनको, उड़ने दो, थोड़ा उड़ेगा, पता चलेगा, हमें पता चलेगा। देखो, जो भी लोग पैसा लेके आ रहे हैं, पहले तो उनको थैंक यू बोलो, चाहे वो हमारे साथ काम कर रहे हैं या औरों के साथ, पैसा तो ला रहे हैं ना, अगर सीनियर्स को भी जा रहा है, पैसा तो जा रहा है ना. So I'm very happy. I'm not negative side that, but I want they should spend more money and more sponsor. Our sponsor will come there. So growth is important, and I can see the growth. If somebody come out and say I'm spending so much money, I as a sportsman I feel very happy.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
हाँ, फिर वही बात, क्रिकेट ग्राउंड पे मेरे को गोल्फ के क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछ रहा।
सर आपके रहते तो एक आप कपिल सर
कहाँ से हो आप?
सर फ्रॉम AFP एजेंसी फ्रांस प्रेस इंटरनेशनल।
उसके पहले फर्स्ट लाइन गोल्फ की डाल देना, फिर क्रिकेट। वेरी ऑनेस्ट। ये क्या होता है, आप इधर आ जाते हो, गोल्फ की बात नहीं करते हो,
नहीं सर,
वो फिर अच्छा नहीं लगेगा।
नहीं बिल्कुल सर,
मेरे CEO को भी अच्छा नहीं लगेगा। देखो
I understand sir, I understand. But when Kapil Dev is there, so you have to, you can't escape.
नहीं, मैं क्यों भागूं भाई? इतनी इज्जत और मान मिला है, why should I run away? No way. I'm part of sports fraternity, not only golf, cricket or anything, sports fraternity.
So you've been a fast bowler who's never missed a test match. अब जब यंग लड़के आते हैं और स्पेशली जसप्रीत बुमराह की बात कर रहा हूँ, वो कहते हैं नहीं मैं 3 टेस्ट खेलूंगा या 4 खेलूंगा, whatever their medical condition is, it could be different. आपको कैसा लगता है? What is your thought?
I think everybody is different. You know, जो आज से 30 साल पहले गोल्फ खेला करते थे, अगर वो 260 का ड्राइव मार देते थे, टॉप प्लेयर वो कहते थे बहुत बड़ा है। आज एक लड़का 4 रान लेके 260 मार देता है। So the time have changed, bodies are different, they are working differently. So I think it's very difficult to judge one person. Yes, he's one of the finest bowler we have, but I think his action is so awkward. To sustain this part, I think fabulous. हमने नहीं सोचा था वो इतना लंबा खेल पाएगा, क्योंकि वो इतना स्ट्रेस अपनी बॉडी पे लेता है।
शायद इसी की वजह से
हर एक का अपना बॉडी है। So I think still he is delivering to the Indian team. Hats off to him.
Just
just 1 hour before said that he is going to take a leave.
चलो देखो, हम तो ये कहेंगे कि जैसे विराट कोहली है, रोहित है, सचिन, ये कभी रिटायरमेंट ना ले, एज ए स्पेक्टेटर, एज द लवर ऑफ द गेम, बट एक ना एक दिन जाना है.
So, one related question to this, the Indian bowling, particularly in the Manchester Test, it came out quite disappointingly. Your thoughts on getting somebody like Anshul Kamboj who's just
No, I think
bowling
आप
120s, 130s?
आप डेब्यू में क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं? कोई 10 विकेट ले ले? I think you want to see the ability. If he is good enough, he will bounce back. बहुत नर्वस होते हैं पहली बार टेस्ट क्रिकेट खेलते हुए. You just have to see, does he have enough potential? That's more important. And I think this team showed that. Yes, result is not as good as that, but I think the ability and the flair in them, they have that.
Sir, just in terms of all-rounder, the great all-rounder you were yourself, just wanted a word on Ben Stokes. Just wanted a word on Ben Stokes. How do you sort of compare yourself, if you do at all?
I don't want to compare.
He's
a good all-rounder and great all-rounder, but I still feel Jadeja is little out still. No, I think Jadeja is still performing far better.
सर आपको क्या लगता है कि नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी भी अगला कपिल देव हो सकते हैं?
Okay, I think we'll be
मेरे को
wrapping
ये
up.
लगता है कि चाय कॉफी का टाइम होगा.
Okay.
चाय कॉफी पे आओ फिर बात करते हैं.
Okay, before we wrap up, a big shout out to all our tour partners, the new tour partner Amul, as well as the existing tour partners Rolex, Victoria's Choice, IndusInd Bank, Distillery, Amritanjan Electro Plus, Athletic Drive, Golf Plus Monthly and Golf Design India. And thank you sir for all your support, Indian Oil and Trident Group. I would now request all dignitaries at the head table to kindly rise for a photo op.
चल रहा भाई.
Okay, request from the cameras behind with the photographers in front, just sit down.